Hello everybody, this will be how to get sub 20 on the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. This will explain everything you need to know regarding CFOP on how to get to sub 20. So the cross, F2L, OLL, and PLL, it will discuss the splits you need to have and how to get to that level. I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're going to be about sub 30, sub 25 around that level. And enjoy the video. Right, so the first thing for any solve is you're gonna solve the cross. That's the first thing you do. So that's basically where as you all know, you typically do the white cross first. So what you do is you do the white cross and you make sure the colors match, as I'm showing in the clip. So hopefully what you're doing right now at this level is you're solving the cross white face down or whatever face you choose to solve. Maybe you're color neutral, which is probably unlikely. But at this level, to get to sub 20, you essentially want to have to solve the cross in under 3 seconds. That's like kind of a bare minimum. It makes it easy it gives you more leeway for F2L, as F2L can be quite a volatile thing. Like sometimes you take a lot of time to do it, sometimes you take not that much time to do it. But the cross should be very steady. It shouldn't really vary how long. So the next thing you need to know after the cross is how to complete F2L in under 10 seconds. As you know, the splits, as hopefully previously mentioned, your cross would be sub 3, F2L sub 10, OLL 3 seconds, PLL 4 seconds. That adds up to be around 20 seconds. Of course, you want to reduce the splits to get it more below 20. But what you need to know now is advanced F2L. We're talking about the amount of moves per pair. So we have 4 pairs that we solve. Each pair, if we're gonna be solving the F2L in about 10 seconds, each pair has to be 10 divided by 4, 10 divided by 4, 2.5. So each pair needs to take about 2.5 seconds. In order to get it to 2.5 seconds, you need to have very few moves per pair. You'd ideally want it to be around less than 10 moves per pair for sub 20. Of course, after sub 20, when we get to the near like sub 15 range, you definitely want to be 8 moves or less for every single pair. Like you need to have that to get beyond sub 20. But after all, this video is about sub 20. So for advanced F2L, there are algorithms that to solve the pairs in less moves. So you don't want to be memorizing those algorithms because there's so many algorithms. I'll link the algorithms that you need to know in the description below. The first link in the description. So for the algorithms, you need to memorize them, and when you see them, unless you're like in a competition or something, always execute them. That's how you build efficiency in F2L. Whenever you see an opportunity to utilize an algorithm, this goes for learning full OLL or full PLL. Now the next point I'm gonna make is look ahead. Look ahead is like literally the most important thing, honestly, in my opinion, to getting to sub 20. You need to be able to solve F2L without many pauses. This is literally more important than the algorithms because you could have amazing algorithms, like the perfect algorithms, like solving F2L in 8 seconds or less, like the best people in the world do. 8 moves or less, like the best people in the world do. And if you don't have good F2L, you're not going to be sub 20. You're never going to be sub 20 if you don't have F2 look ahead. So to get good look ahead, this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to practice. You're going to go over to CS Timer as I'm showing you right now, and you're going to follow the steps as shown on screen. So the scramble is going to have your cross solved. And then you're just going to drill F2L, and the way you're going to do it, you're not just going to do regular F2L. You're going to do it while trying to pause as little as possible. So when you start doing this little exercise, you're probably gonna have pauses between every F2L pair. But then once you start getting better, you're gonna be able to solve 2 F2L pairs back to back, like with 0 pause. And eventually you're gonna get to 3 and 4. And that's what you want. That's honestly, to get sub 20, once your F2L is decent, once your look ahead is decent, you'll have a sub 10 F2L. Okay, and now my next point. something you want to do is to plan your F2L during inspection. So you want to plan your first pair. And obviously, you're not going to plan all of F2L at the level you're at, but you want to try. I'm hoping that you know how to solve the cross like in inspection in your head. But at this point, we're going to start trying to learn how to solve the first pair. The way you do this, the way you gain the ability to do so, is that you open up CS Timer. But if you couldn't tell, I love CS Timer. But you go over to CS Timer and you scramble the cube as normal according to the scramble, and you plan out the first pair. How are you going to solve the first pair in your head? Now, of course, this is going to change as you begin to solve the cross. Things might change and you might spot something better. You need to have the adaptability to change on the spot, to change the F12 pair you're going to do, your first F12 pair on the spot. You need to have the ability to do that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for F2L. Right, so now that we've covered the cross in F2L, the next step is OLL. And at this point, being about sub 25, sub 30, I'm hoping that you at least know 2-look OLL. And those are the 6 algorithms that you have. So to be sub 20, you don't need to be able to have 1-look OLL. Obviously not. That is some sub 10, sub 15 shit. But knowing 2-look is like the bare minimum to get to sub 20. Like if you don't know it, drop this video and like go learn it now, because you really need to know 2-look OLL to get at that level. Like, to be honest, even forget F2L. If you don't know 2-look OLL and or PLL, learn those 2 things. To better your 2-look OLL, which at this point you should know, if you're looking at this video and you don't know 2-look OLL, go and you want to be sub 20, go learn 2-look OLL. Come back to this video, and then we'll talk. So now that only the people who know 2-look OLL, this is how you're gonna improve your OLL so that you get it like around 3 seconds. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna improve the speed at which you do it. Do OLL by drilling the algorithms. So you're gonna go to jperm.com. The exact link will be in the description for OLL. You're gonna go over to the 2-look OLL section and you're gonna train your algorithms. You're gonna go to the trainer subtab, as I'm showing on screen, and you're gonna train yourself. That's pretty much it. You're gonna scramble your cube, and it's gonna give you the different OLL patterns that you're gonna solve, and you're gonna try to solve it as fast as you can, and you're gonna try to improve your times. And yeah, it's pretty much, there's not that much to OLL. It's pretty much just algorithms and how fast you can do the algorithms. Basically, do the algorithms as fast as you can. And then, I forgot, there's of course recognition. Recognition for this is pretty basic. You're not doing anything advanced like you do for trying to get this up to 15. And this isn't even PLL, this is literally OLL. And it's 2-look OLL. So recognition really isn't that big of a deal here. You just need to practice, do the thing that I've just told you to do. Do that and your recognition will improve alongside your turn speed, TPS. And one more thing for OLL, as I'm showing on screen, when you get the L shape, the L configuration, what you need to do is you need to do the algorithm that I'm showing. You need to do the lowercase f twist, and you need to do sexy then after that. That's what it's called. Up, left, down, right. Oh, sorry. R, U, R prime, U prime, as shown on screen. And what that will do is that will get you to cross permutation, OLL permutation, that you can solve with 2-look, of course, as you know. Hopefully. I'm watching you. You better have learned 2-look OLL. And last but not least, how to improve your PLL such that you could be a sub 20 solver. And as the same as OLL, knowing 2-look is like literally the bare minimum. If you don't know 2-look PLL, same as before. Go learn 2-look PLL and come back. You're not going to be sub 20 unless you know 2-look PLL. I mean, after all, I'm expecting that you're a CFOP solver if you're coming to this video. If you're not a CFOP solver, I'll be teaching CFOP in an upcoming video as well. As per OLL, I mean, again, all getting better algorithms are pretty much the same. Drill it as fast as you can. Use the JPerm link below and use the trainer. Just drill. Watch a video while you're doing it, and you get fast eventually. Just keep doing it, keep drilling it, and yeah. At this level, getting to sub-20, you just need to know how to solve it while having everything aligned. So like, for example, as I'm showing, when you have headlights, align the headlights. You don't need to learn the configurations such that you don't need to align it anymore, because aligning it does take extra time, but that's for more advanced solvers. So align it, don't worry about any of that extra stuff, and you're pretty much good to go. You'll get PLL in 3 to 4 seconds. So guys, this is how to get sub-20 on 3x3 by someone who's almost edging to sub-15, kind of more like sub-8. I'm pretty much sub-18 now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a rest of your day and tune in for next time.